Hey, party people, it's your boy Bear here, back with another playthrough of Stories Untold. Got it. Ooh. We got Robot Potato with me.
Hey.
Yes, photosensitive epilepsy warning, super important. Alright.
The lab.
The lab. The scientist is asked to perform a series of tests on a strange artifact within a rundown lab.
Oh, jeez.
Gradually, however, these tests become more and more uncomfortable. Alright. Sometimes you may need to look beyond the screen to progress. That's deep.
Is it watching our room?
That's deep.
I hope not.
I like this opening. It's really cool.
Smooth. Yeah.
It's got a Stranger Things vibe.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Interesting.
Alright.
1986. Huh.
I mean, should we look at the manuals beforehand, or...
That's probably a good idea.
Wired apparatus, camera, monitor, set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. TV modes, R3 IR Exon. 3 equals RGB, full color, R infrared, and X-ray. Okay.
Yeah, those are just medical. Or, yeah. Abbreviations. Okay.
2. Bright apparatus, camera, monitor, laser to light generator, set wavelength. And the monitor uses set to... Okay, I mean... I think we can go on to the experiment.
Okay.
Alright. Move to experiment.
Buttons. Oh.
Okay, so I can move between the experiment and move between the monitor.
So when you do the X-ray... Yeah, it looks like you also have the option to use to drill on it.
Yeah.
So Cool. Because, you know, experimenting on ancient artifacts is always a great idea.
Okay, so CC 86. You need to set it to X-ray.
Okay.
X-ray. This is...
What was the thing about the camera?
There we go.
Analyzing X-ray data.
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Alright. Experiment 2. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using the low-powered red laser to begin with. Alright, so the manual. 2 for the light. We need the camera monitor set to RGB. 650. Alright.
The heart? Interesting.
No.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a higher frequency.
Alright, demonstrate the effects of laser object using green. Alright. Green. Let's do it!
Oh, you turned it into microwave pop. Right.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal.
Popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn
Let's keep
heart.
going. Increase again.
Sounds like a mid 2000s emo record.
Popcorn heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know, it feels like it needs to be more random, like popcorn selling heart. Or something.
If anyone had a heart for popcorn ceilings, that person deserves to die immediately.
Yeah, they are definitely a blight. Whoa.
Oh, it's alive.
Would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Alright, test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating 250 Hz sine wave, amplifier gain set to 1. Alright. Came to game, not science. But let's do this. Number 3. Alright, camera, monitor set to RGB. Alright, it's already set to RGB. Sine wave generator, frequency. Alright, so I need to set the sine, amplifier, gain 1.
Man, playing with the Game Boy camera has prepared me just for this puzzle.
Right? Wasn't it say 250,
I
right?
think so, yeah. I hope.
What's the worst that can happen? We'll just explode the heart.
Alright, we don't need this on, I don't think. That's such RGB. That's off. Oh yes, yes.
Oh, the amplifier.
Yeah.
Set to 1.
Alright.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Okay. Right, 505.
Start beating faster.
Maybe. Just the whole disembodied heart beating on its own is interesting enough.
Right? Makes my heart hurt.
Like, I can't figure out if it's attached to, like, an electrode, or if it's just, like,
Yeah,
some magical heart.
It looks like it has those 2 bars, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out what things were at the bottom.
Is a risk of damage?
Well, it looks like
What about
clipped.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Alright, switch to square wave, maintaining current frequency and gain. Okay. Ooh.
Wow.
We're seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
Oof.
So wait, would that technically make this a artifact?
Right. Test acoustic resonance properties. Maintain the gain 5 in square box form. Bring the form frequency up to 1 kilohertz.
On a kilo. Doesn't matter what. Sugar, flour.
So wait, it wants us to change this?
No, the square.
Yeah.
Wait, you're already on square.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, it's
One.
kilohertz. Yeah,
There we
so 1,000.
is that what it was?
Mm-hmm. The 1,000.
Yeah, that's
hertz would be a
right. Yeah.
kilohertz.
Oh yeah. Really need to learn metric.
No, you don't. You're an American.
It's all the more reason to learn metric.
That's also fair.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna pop.
Oop. It's a solenoid.
Oh!
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
I don't like this. They're like increasingly, the protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface.
God.
Man, I had a good one, but I'm not I'll save it.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Let's look at the.
Do you need to turn the radio equipment off?
For camera, monitor, such RGB drill. Equipment is switched off. Okay.
Alright. You can push that box out of the way.
Alright. Alright. This needs to turn off. That needs to turn off. Ooh.
How do you feel? Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Take a few moments to make peace because you're about to be terminated.
Right, make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber.
Yep, make peace.
Am I just doing this? Am I just like... Okay, like what other answers can lie outside this?
Can you turn the camera
Look at
back
that.
on?
Look at that. No, look.
Oh, you're right.
The cursor can go outside the screen. Okay, gosh. Alright, doesn't look like I have any other choice. I'm just gonna do it. So there was a heart attached to it at first?
Don't be afraid.
Oh, this is bad.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Oh.
Don't
Fuck.
stay calm.
Wasn't a nice horror after all.
Where'd the thing go?
You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious box.
Oh man,
It can
I
show
forgot about
you
that
its
movie.
memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something
Oh,
you can understand.
so are we basically
that you
being
can play out.
overwritten?
Media connection ready.
Show me what to do, Spaceball.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh. My hand is all tingly. You wake up in the cryopod. Struggle against gravity, you force yourself up.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Alright. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship's hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Let's look around. The craft is broken up beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. The airlock door is locked tight. The computer terminal adjacent blinks. Go to...
I feel like we've been here before.
Right.
You now stood next to the computer terminal. Use computer. You tap the screen, the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with the horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that so soon.
Right. Oops.
Let's look around at the wreckage. The ship has been torn apart. its final journey. Very little is salvageable from this. Systems are largely destroyed and unusable. So go to the airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here, less hazy. Lean in, see what else it hides.
Oof. And you squeeze through the damaged airlock, fall to your knees. On the ground next to your ship, every breath brings pain
Incredible.
to
How are
your
we getting all of
chest.
this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
That was kind of a dick move to program that light, like, right there.
No shit.
Right. You look around to see you're surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage.
Yeah, that's a familiar film right now.
The crash site. Smoke bellows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see an unfamiliar star pattern. Don't recognize any of the star patterns above you.
Thanks for that, computer.
Right.
Right? Go to the lights. Lights.
Right.
Memory action available. Command not recognized. Technology installed.
You know, might have to play some No Man's Sky. Just for experiencing crashing on planets.
Right. There's no going home in this. The symbols and writings of the ship are barely visible anymore.
Because we all know that's what powers the ship.
Look at the writing. The writing partially shows the name of the ship. Omnistucopa?
The words would pop me more efficiently if I knew what they actually were.
Right. Alright. Let's see. Lights are blinding. You can make out silhouettes. But you need to move some of the surrounding wreckage to go. For a better view, use wreckage. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you are now attacking your senses.
Go towards the light.
Memory action unavailable. Technology not installed. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. There's a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette walks towards you.
Elliot.
Do we want to look at the figure more? Or do we want to let's look at the figure more?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Look at the figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach.
Because historically, that's always ended well.
Use lights. Flash! Fire! Firaga! Let's go to him. Go to the figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
That's not comforting. It's always great when somebody says, if you have made it this far.
You haven't died yet. Congrats.
Right?
Oof.
Was that the controller I could hear?
Yeah, that is the controller.
Wow. Yeah, so we're probably about a good 3 feet apart, and I could actually hear the controller vibrating in his hands.
Yes. And
Alright. We awake. The room is silent, only for a quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beat. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We are all as one. We move together in unison.
Great instrumentality happened.
We are bored.
We are in a bed, in a small artificially lit room, with a single door. There's some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent to a display monitor, the wires that drape across the room into our chest.
At the crash.
Have they tortured us?
Whose memories are these?
They have tortured us.
They have tortured
When
us.
did this happen?
Have you ever read Anthem by, last name Rand, I can't remember the first name.
Look at the writing. No, I haven't.
The dialogue in the book is like that, like we, like all plural for individuals, because there's no concept of individuality in their society.
As we start together a series of flat sheets with symbols across them, some sort of writing. Can we look at the writing further? No, okay. That's as deep as it's gonna let us go. Read writing. Symbols seem to indicate where your body, where on your body they had to cut. They've been butchered and maimed over and over. Ooh. Let's get the monitor. Screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. So we're obviously in a hospital-like place. Whether they're being hospitable is another thing.
I'd say that.
Let's see. Let's look at the wires. Series of wires leave the machine and run across our chest, attached in different places. We aren't sure if the black fluid is going in or coming out. Collective discomfort.
Discomforted my mid-2000s emo band. Another of my mid-2000s emo bands.
Let's use the wires to see if we can take them out.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
Go to the door. Like giggles in.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God.
Oh shit.
That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
It's like, yes, after we've tortured you, we don't want you to do anything that might kill us. Not torture you, so, but like, basically said, you know, you're our puppet now.
Oh shit. through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us and locks clamp shut. We are alone together. Look at the table. The metal wood table on top, a small device taken from the ship. Door? There are two doors. One we came in through, and the entrance to another area. Both are locked. Let's look at the device. It has an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commander to commander other hosts, or commandeer other hosts. Only you, we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Shit. Use device.
Yeah, might as well.
Use the
What is
device.
that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
So, are we matching to the
Mr.
ones on
Agent,
the left?
please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. Or are we supposed? So should the first two be like the 8-looking things? Because that's how it looks like on every sheet. Is 2 8-looking things, and then 2 of the like upside down 5s, and then
Yeah.
2 more of the 8-looking things, and then the weird like I don't know what I'd even call that. So like they should match the outside with the ones on the left should match the ones on the right, I think. The other way around. That one should be an 8. And then the one to the left of it should be an 8.
I can't change the other
Really?
the other row.
What the hell? Okay, well, scratch that. I tried.
Yeah, I know someone's gonna be like, it's so easy.
Wait.
And that's kind of what's on the side there, what you have now.
Yeah.
See, that's what that looks like, that blurred edge.
Yeah.
8.
But obviously something's not right. So there's that.
I mean, what happened? I guess. Like, there aren't any other options, are there? Hit enter?
Uh,
Okay, so.
there's a pattern in that, right?
Oh, he's showing each set. Okay, so I think you have those first 2.
Yeah. So I think we've got it right.
No. Shit, I just missed the one I was looking for.
Okay, one that looks like the 2. Okay, yeah, the third one down should be different.
This one should be. This one should be... that one.
The next one should be what's on the bottom one, the weird upside down 5.
So that one's right?
No, that one's not right. Well, I don't know what that one is, but that one
should be the third.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
And that should be the bottom one. Looks like it should be the weird zigzag. Not that zigzag. I don't think.
It did it on its
Oh
own.
shit!
So-
Then.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
Oh shit. Right.
It is friendly, right?
Right. You gotta lean in.
Use floating eyeball.
Mr. Asian,
It didn't like me.
we mean you. We
Rick
mean
was
them.
still
No,
failed.
please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Oh crap.
That was weird.
Damn. Well, that was an experience. Well, let us know what you think in the comments, people. Like, what do you think this is building up into? And they're all the stories are connected somehow. The station process. Ooh. Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for joining us on this episode of Stories Untold. And we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
Bye.
Peace.